Okay, we're going to be doing the 2026 full year for Taurus. So I'm going to do my Earth signs next, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So please know if you're one of those, they're coming up. I'm going to be dropping them day by day. I want to get them all in before the end of the year. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe. Comments and utterances of discontent will be met with love and humor. I'm going to do an overall for the year, Taurus. Then I'm going to go month by month. So this has been pretty big. People have been loving this. Love, love, love. And don't forget, if you want to get a hold of me for a personalized reading, you definitely do. You definitely do. Go right down below. There will be a link to my website, but there will also be my personal phone number. You can text me there directly, even if you text it. As long as I'm not sleeping or in a reading, you can text me at 3 a.m. and I might text you back. Don't call, but if you text, I will hook you up, okay? Let's see what's going on. This little lamp here is going in and out, so if the lighting is kind of weird, I apologize about that, but we'll make it work. Let's see what year. I'm just going to do like a general pull for the year. 2026, you're going to be spending money. You're going to have work. Taurus, of course you are. You're a Taurus. Okay? There is some things that are going to be massively changing. Massive changes. You are going to have some things that you have to, when those massive changes come, you're going to have to change how you think about things. So this is going to be one of those years where there's going to be a lot of changes. Taurus, that isn't your most happy place to be. You really like to be stable. You like things to be normal. This is going to be one of those changeable years. It is in the Chinese zodiac. It is the year of the horse. So of course, there's going to be massive changes. But you are flanked by 2 money cards. So we love that. That is excellent. And Taurus ruled by Venus. Venus, everybody's like, oh, Venus is the goddess of love. Venus is also all about money. So actually, and in certain circles, I won't get into the whole Illuminati thing, but in certain circles, Venus is worshipped for money, not for love. So Taurus, you're very good when you're making money. You're doing stuff like that. So let's get going. That's your overall year. A lot of ups and downs, lots of changes, which is going to drive your Taurus brain crazy. Let's get right into January. January shows. Dun, 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 dun. Might not be your best month. Yeah, January is not your best month. We're starting off kind of not strong here. So this is for Taurus and Taurus rising. January is literally going to be, you're gonna have to fight through some things. There's gonna be things happening that you don't really love and adore. There's gonna be some stuff that you're gonna be like, why? Why is this happening? Why? Why me? Nothing terrible. It's gonna be more annoying than anything else. I'm gonna do your tarot and your numerology here, but it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be more annoying. More than anything else, it's going to be annoying. I don't see it being terrible, but you are going to have to kind of push ahead. January is probably going to feel like a slog to you. Yeah, you're going to be thinking. You're going to be planning. I would use January to plan. I wouldn't go on a vacation. I wouldn't plan a surgery. I wouldn't do any of that, but I would definitely plan. That would be your time. February, let's see what's going on for February. Oh, February, you get much more sure of yourself. Much, much, much more sure. So so the star, which is the Venus card, which is you, is still upside down. You're still not 100%, but you're moving forward. You're doing stuff. You're definitely like, okay, I planned in January. Now I'm going to do this. Do not move. Do not go on vacation. I'm going to tell you that right now. But move forward with your plans. Use all of January to plan out your year. I know that sounds crazy. You're like, but I'm going to be behind. No, you won't. You'll actually be quite ahead. Let's see what's going on for your numerology, your card for this. Yeah, victory. Exactly. You planned. Now you can do, you can go in your campaign. You can launch a campaign. You can, like, the rest of your year is going to go pretty good because you planned. That's going to be the main thing. So February is actually going to be kind of your first month of the year. It's going to be your first steps. March, let's see what goes on. March is a lay low month. March is definitely a lay low month. I would be worried. I would be, how do I say this? No moving, no vacations. I would also be very, very, very careful about your health in March. March is going to be one of those, it's going to be a quiet month. Again, I'm not seeing anything bad. I'm not seeing badness, but I am seeing some chill. Well, this says action, but I'm not loving that. It might be actions in some areas, but this is saying work is going to be slow, relationships going to be slow, and you're not going to be feeling 100% your best. So if you take actions, I would take them toward your health, and I would take them toward more of that planning. So let's see what else is happening here. So what are we on? We're on April. Okay, we're down with first quarter. Okay, here we go. This is where things get good. Oh my God, many aces. Okay, April. stuff kicks in. This is where it gets good. First 3 months of the year, Taurus, you're gonna be bored shitless. So if you're a Taurus, just get naps and snacks. That's my favorite thing for Tauruses. They just naps and snacks. First 3 months. Money comes in, love comes back, ba ba ba. Something you were working on, something you wanted to do before is now going to come back into the picture. This could be an old business, this could be something you were working on before, or it could even be an old relationship. So you have the best of money, you have the best of love, and you get some extra action on the side. Whatever that action is, I don't judge. Whatever, could be business, could be love. So there is some anxiety this month. Well, we do have a 1 and a 9 though, so that is a completing cycle. It's probably going to be your anxiety going away because all this stuff is coming back in. The first 3 months of the year would probably be more anxiety for you, but it'll be the tail end of your anxiety because things are kicking in. Look at that. This relationship, we've had a few relationship cards for you that were not upright. Your relationship may not be giving you your best feelings this year. 2026, I think is going to be more of you moving forward and making changes than about a love relationship. I'll tell you that. So now we got May. We're into May. Again, your heartbreak is healed. You're feeling much, much, much better. But there is a partnership. Could be a business partnership. Could be a love partnership. That is not... It's not going to be where you feel you're most solid. I don't necessarily see a breakup, but I do see that things are going to be a little rocky, a little difficult. And then we get into your work is going to, this is either take a vacation or this is work is going to slow down. So let's look a little bit more into May. Patience. Yeah. Again, so you had those 3 months of quiet, boom, up in April. May, it's coming, it's kind of leveling out again. Think of it like traffic. Think of it like green light, red light. You got to stop, you got to idle, and then you go again. So there is a little bit of patience involved here. Patience may not be your virtue. You are the most solid of the signs, but it may be not the place where you're the strongest because you want to do things. You want things to happen. And please don't forget, this is just a general overview for all Tauruses and Taurus risings. But if you go down below, and other people that have had readings with me, please go down below and check that out. I can do exact dates and timelines. You definitely want to get a personalized reading with me because once we get on the phone, all I need is your date of birth. I run all your numbers. I can tell you so much stuff, it'll make your head spin. So definitely down below, my phone number is down there. You want to check that out. So we're going right into June. We're halfway through the year. Oh my God. Whatever happened with the love relationship, it's all healed. It's all better. You might even have extra. I'm just telling you. I'm not saying you're a cheater, but I'm not saying that you're not, okay? You might have a little bit extra on the side. But the thing is, the money comes in. So finally, halfway through the year, everything's looking fantastic. So money, money, money. This would be a time where you could buy a car. You could buy a house. You could go on a crazy vacation. This is when the money is going to make you feel good. And see, cornucopia. What is cornucopia? It is the abundance. It's the horn of plenty, literally, is what it means. So it's the abundance comes in. You're going to have all the things you've been working for, all the things you wanted. I know it's halfway through the year, and you're like, Mama D, what the fuck? Well, it is what it is. So the first half of the year is going to be planning, but it looks like the second half of the year is going to be good. Yep. We go right into July here. July is definitely going to be vacation month. You are flanked by 2 money cards. Other people giving you money, other people giving you money. Rest in the middle. July would be the time to take a vacation, to take a rest, to take some time off. So that's why we do this. That's why we do this ahead. So you can see everything ahead of time. Appreciation. In July, you're going to look back on January, February, March when nothing was happening, and you're going to go, oh, thank God I listened to that kooky lady on the internet. Thank God I got a reading with her, and I figured out what months are the best months and when I should be doing stuff. July is going to be such a gratitude month. Oh my God. I think that might be the best month. It might be all downhill from here. Let's see August. Let's see what goes on in August for you. August is going to be a quiet month. It's, again, back to the drawing board. This is, you're going to retreat. You're going to go, okay, I got everything I wanted. Because you literally live a whole entire year in those like 2-3 months. You're like, I got everything. I checked everything off my list. I got my plan. I got everything I planned in January. Shit, now I got to do it again. Literally, the year starts over for you again in August. Yeah, door to romance. You're going to have a very chill time in August, getting ready for the last 4 months of the year. So fantastic. You get a lot accomplished. Let's see, September, more money. September, more money. September, ooh, you could be fighting with somebody though. September, so you are going to have a new line of business, a new stream of income, something extra that comes in, Taurus. But then you also have somebody pays you back. So there's either a loan that somebody repays you, or there's something where you get repaid. Thank God, thank God. But there's also a chance to fight with somebody. You could fight with a business partner. You could fight with a cousin or relative. I don't think it's a loved one because this isn't really a love quarrel. But I would be very careful because this money getting paid back and then fighting, that to me seems like somebody you loaned money to. And now they're kind of angry they have to pay it back. Or they kind of like, they kind of resent you. So that could be coming in September. Just know that. But money does come in buckets in September. So, and you do have the healer. You have the healer of the ages, whatever you want to call that person. Everybody has a different name, but we do have a 6 here. So there is going to be a focus on the home. There is going to be a focus on healing. I think that repayment of that loan or that repayment thing going on does have to do with healing. You want to keep that relationship good. You don't want to fight with that person. Okay. So let's get into October. We're just speeding through the year here. October, money, you're spending money. You got new projects, you're spending money. I don't think you can do anything wrong in October. I really don't. Money's going out. You got new projects. You're feeling really good. Justice, there's nothing coming for you. There's no law that's going to touch you. Okay. You could go 140 down the freeway and nobody's going to stop you. There is just, it's all, what is it? All gas, no brakes. Okay. That's going to be October. So that's why we have these, sometimes like people watch these and they go, oh, well, not a lot of the months sounded good. Well, not every month can be good. Some months are for planting and some months are for reaping and some months are for laying fallow. You have to recoup your energy to go again. Okay. Yeah. Third chakra, which is your solar plexus chakra. That is a knowing. That is literally going by your gut. Going by your gut feel, that's what October is going to be. It's going to be, you're just going to be all gas, no brakes, going by your gut, going by the seat of your pants. Let's see what's going on for November. You feeling free in November? Whoop. You are just go. Okay, party people. November is just go, 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 go. No patience, no talking. Just make it happen. Ba, 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 ba. Also, can be a good party month. So if you're a Thanksgiving person, even if you're a Halloweenie, because, October 31st, right, it's next to November, but even if you're a Halloweenie, if you're a Christmas person, it would be a good time to have people over to celebrate, or this can be a celebration in your life. It can be a promotion. It can be a new baby, a new grandbaby, a new home. I think November is going to be just, what do they say, balls to the wall. It's going to be gangbusters. It's going to be like bang, 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 bang. Yin yang, do not forget to have balance and patience. I was going to say balance. So balance and patience, do not forget to have that. You're going to need some quiet time because November is going to be one big party. Good things happening for you. December, let's see what's going on for you in December. December is one of those quiet months. December is definitely one of those quiet months. Do you see? Everything's in reverse. Does not mean that it's going bad. It just means it's time to pull back. That's what that literally means. It's time to pull back. Money, going fast, love relationships. No, December is going to be a much more quiet month for you. So if you need to plan a party, if you got to go to certain relatives' house and you have to pick Thanksgiving or Christmas, pick Thanksgiving, okay? Because Christmas, you're going to want to be home in your Snuggie, not dealing with anybody. Let's see. Yeah, rest and rejuvenation. You end the year, you're going to be so peaceful, so happy. So overall, it looks like your year has a lot of money in it. Love relationships are not going to be the focus, which is okay. Not everything has to be about the other person. And you definitely want to get a reading with me. If I can get you on the phone, you will be shocked and amazed. People that have had readings with me, write down below how crazy, how accurate it is, how much I tell you. We get on the phone, I'm going to tell your numerology, your astrology, and your tarot all together. You just tell me what's going on in your life. I can tell you what they're thinking, when, who, how, all that good stuff. So thank you for hanging in there with me. You're going to have a beautiful 2026, and I can't wait to talk to you.